Welcome back, Wombats, Marsupials, Chipmunks, and all. This is Crash Bandicoot 1, remastered on the Sane Trilogy PS4, Rocket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough Part 9, and this part we are going into the lab. This is the last level in the game, aside from the final boss and the DLC content. This level sucks. You also have to, in the spirit of the original game, complete this whole level, getting every box without dying in order to earn the slightly more banana yellowish gem.
Okay. Do you think Crash has ever encountered a capybara?
Nope. You know what Crash would say if he ran into a capybara? Whoa! Yep. And this level uses the exclamation point boxes in a brand new creative way. They are both the floor switches and the door switches.
Let me guess. No, it's just an exclamation point box. Okay, I thought that they were gonna actually dick you over with the TNT crate right there.
You know, it's just an unassuming child. Well, what is this?
There's the TNT crate.
Dr. Cortex is wise that you are learning.
Hey, Tana, can you save our game for us, please?
Yeah, Tana, I know there are only 36 boxes in the level, but I gotta tell you, I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. This bonus room does this. You have to do this in order to get all the boxes, because you have to be able to jump on that up arrow box that is not on the bottom, but above you. But how do you get up there? You do this. Damn it. Let's try it again.
Overshot.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sweet. We broke it with our faces. God damn it.
One, two, three, four, five.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay. But our babe has been kidnapped once again. That's alright. We'll see her shortly, because Cortex is only 2 levels away now. 1.5 if you really look at it. But fuck it. These guys will electrocute you.
Are they gonna advance on you whilst you're jumping over, though?
No. They alright, so we died, so we are no longer eligible for the perfect. No longer eligible for the perfect. These guys will wait until you land, until they start rolling forward. So, time your jump. That was not well timed. We're losing a lot of men.
It looks like that they're not going to advance on you even after you land, so you can just do this jump casually and then wait. Yeah.
Pretty much. God damn it. Don't touch me with those electro fingers. I'm gonna use my fingers. Gonna use my.
And go.
And can't you
One
see?
more.
You are with me. I just switched into a different song entirely. This level, I gotta tell you, the lab is intimidating, but it's not as bad as some of the other. Honestly, I think for the PS1 era, I think Sunset Vista was actually harder than this. The only problem with this level, because there's only one bonus room, is just memorize the track. It's a lot of really peculiar trap puzzles in quick succession. So do this enough times, memorize the layout, you'll have this in 10 tries or fewer, I promise.
Back off, go forward, back off, go forward, back off. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Because his momentum sent him over the edge. Jesus Christ. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, damn it.
That is a great way to end a run right there. Is just fall right through the floor, because it's really hard to time when that floor is actually there, because you have to hit the door switch in order to see it, wait for the TNT crates to blow up. But the game
Can we get the...
Nope.
Come on.
Nope. Because we died.
You don't even get the box gem?
No.
Oh, no,
because
right.
the yellow gem is the box gem.
The gem in this level. God damn
it. And now we're going to the Great Hall. It's great in here. Let's show you why.
Because this is how you do the platforming challenge in order to skip Cortex. But we don't have all the colored gems or all the normal gems, so we can't actually go and skip everything. Cloud, you're doomed. You can't do this.
I know, but I just want to peel back the mystery for a second. That's our babe. That's who we're doing this for. But oh no,
Tanya.
What do we have here? We have insufficient gems. I actually died during the Great Hall level. But okay,
I mean, it is still a tight platforming segment, so
it's a little tight. You will lose lives. This is a real level. That was the actual end of the level. We're going through it now. Dr. Neocortex.
Oh, we're actually gonna do this boss fight now?
Yes,
All right.
and I wanted to bring you into the spirit of the fight of the Dr. Neocortex fight. He will say, "Darn you, Crash Bandicoot," every time you start this boss fight. As true as it was in the PS1 days.
Now,
No
I don't
problem.
get why the green energy bolts are something that we can actually deflect, but the purple ones are not.
Well, I mean, would you like Dr. Cortex to explain how the Evolvo Ray works?
Sure.
Well, that's too bad, because he won't. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. On the subject of memory and learning, pain is a good teacher.
Although true, this boss fight doesn't honestly look all that bad. You just have to remember, where his shots go off screen, and recall that you have to hit the green orbs in order to actually damage him.
Right.
Wow,
Hit the green
orbs
orbs.
are your friend, okay?
Hit the green orb. This has been true since I was a mere lad.
Ever since
Octopus
I was
has no
young boy,
friends.
I played that green orb
Darn you,
from Smalls down to Brighton. I must have kicked his ass, but then he told me he was not really all that hard, and then he flew away on his awesome jetpack.
He's a laser wizard. It has to be a miss. The green colored laser looks like colored piss. How do you think he does it? What makes
He won't tell us. Damn it.
Who I would say, darn you, Dr. Neocortex, if I could talk.
Actually, I don't think Crash would, mostly because he's a bit too energetic to actually use not to use fake curse words. I think he would go for the full damn.
And mind you, I did take the time to edit down so that you will not perfectly see the transition from when I die to when the fight actually resumes. Probably saved a total of about between 45 and between 45 and 60 seconds of editing out just that because of how many times I died on this level. And this is all we're doing for the rest of the part is just fighting Dr. Neocortex. Because as a growing gamer who has mostly been playing Resident Evil 4 and From Software games pretty much his entire life now, he realizes that the boss fight is not just the one instance of fighting the boss. It's actually the totality of every instance when you fought the boss. Learning, lessons, repetition, and eventually that is what defeats the boss, is your overcoming a memory challenge.
There you go.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding.
Uh-oh. The orbs are now going in diagonal fashion.
Yes, because now we no longer suck at this fight, that now the fight is really trying to kill us. But we have friends now, because we have died quite enough times on this boss. Aku Aku does not appear until you've died at least 5, maybe 6 or 7 times on a boss. Yes, just get to the part where I hit you. Thank you.
Yeah, you actually managed to get him on one cycle there.
Yes, because that's how you speedrun the fight, is hit the green orb when it emerges. Do not miss it. you will waste probably about 30 seconds just waiting for the cycle to repeat. Because Dr. Cortex does this, if you haven't noticed. He does the exact same routine depending on how much health he has left. And he will keep doing this until you hit him again.
Alright.
But this green orb requires 3 green hits, not just 2.
Well, okay, it is 3 hits, but yeah, it's two after you set it out.
Ding, ding. Oh no, he's going crazy now. Dang it. Stop. No, darn you, Shoes Laser Coot. Don't you think you should know better by now?
So who do you think is harder, Dr. Neocortex or the Tower Gargoyle?
Who's it? What, the Tower Gargoyle?
Dark
White.
Souls 1.
Oh, you mean the Bell Gargoyle?
Sorry, Bell Gargoyle.
Bell Gargoyle is only harder because actually, wait, no, Bell Gargoyle is easier than this because you get summoned Solaire for that fight. Which completely mitigates the problem of fighting 2 enemies at once as you go in with a buddy. Problem with this fight, however, is okay, well, I'll give this fight this. At least if you die, you don't have to run back up to the goddamn boss arena. But that is what happens when you die in this fight. The boss says, darn you. I'm winning. Yeah.
Damn it.
See, dramatically, Dr. Neocortex is pretty darn sure his laser was supposed to work at that exact moment.
There we go.
I like that it knocks out the laser that he just shot, so that I did not have to respond to it. Because, you know, that kind of detail might elude me and then cause me to game over again. Ding, ding, ding,
And this should be green? Nope, not yet.
Alright, so wait. Very good. Now hit the other one.
Damn it.
Oh, I missed it. What the fuck?
Well, I know why you missed it. You spun too early and then you jumped out of the way.
I wanted to give Dr. Cortex his moment. He's the final boss of the game. We didn't really spend that much time with the bosses in this game, but Dr. Neocortex deserves some special praise because he is the final boss. He is difficult. I like it when games have a difficult final boss because it makes sense.
I will say that this is significantly more difficult than the Crash 3 final boss.
Is it though? Because, I mean,
yes.
You had to fight, but you had to fight Uka Uka, Aku Aku, and Dr. Neocortex in a 3D plane. I think that this fight is...
And the 3D plane makes it so that that Aku Aku and Uka Uka's fight is actually puts you in safe spaces for the majority of the fight.
It's, I think there's a little bit, I think there's RNG involved in the Crash 3 fight, though.
There might be a little RNG in Phase 3, but that's about it, honestly. Most of the time, it's actually a very deliberate pattern. Like, Phase 1's the laser, Phase 2... I don't actually remember what Phase 2 is, but Phase 1's the laser, and you can just jump over the center of that. Yeah.
Okay, but that's not the random portion. The random portion is when Aku Aku and Uka Uka start zeroing in on your position. And I think this might be the take when I actually beat him, because now I have 2 Aku Aku masks because the game says, all right, you've been here long enough. Let's get the kid out of here.
You are not confident with the first cycle there, though.
I mean, mind you, I did all these in quick succession. I'm just not quite so sure about anything at this point right now, Mr. Gurdett. There were 10 Bandicoots who lie dead at the moment because I failed them.
No, but they're in alternate timelines. It's fine.
I know they look happy, but they feel pain. That one moment when they still had a brain that could register damage, pain, sensation, nervous transmission. And then he becomes incinerated. Yeah, quick. All right, now this actually is the easy portion. Just keep moving. don't get overwhelmed that he's firing a bunch of shit at once, because this phase is over really quickly. Okay, it hits him, and then for the last hit, for those of us joining us for PS1, he only fires green lasers.
So yeah, it's only really the third hit that's any significant challenge.
Dr. N Cortex is Dr. Incapacitated.
Ha 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 ha
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
And here's the real ending of the game.
No, it's not quite a kiss. It's a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
and
go
we fly
home.
off on N Cortex's balloon.
And so we have ended Crash Bandicoot 1 Remastered.